Greetings everyone, my name is Samant Singh. I'm a first year undergraduate in IIT Kharagpur. So here I'm presenting my DIY lab assignment 3 for the course DY 17003. My roll number is 20MF131. I'm a student of section 20. For this DIY lab assignment 3, our project was disassembly and assembly. For this I choose a modem, a D-Link modem and a Wi-Fi router combined. So now cutting to the footage of the disassembly and assembly. Thank you. Greeting everyone. For today's DIY assignment 3, I'm opening a D-Link router, which is a modem and a Wi-Fi transmitter in itself. So let's see if it's working all right now. As you see, when we turn it on, the lights are working. It's blinking, so it is in a working state right now. So let's go through the interface of this modem. So as you can see, there's a DSL input, 4 LAN ports, a WPS button, a wireless on-off button, and a main on-off switch, and a 12-volt DC input. This is the interface. As you can see, this is the bottom. These are 2 AND channels. So let's get on with the opening. Remove the braces first. As you see, when we remove this, we find the screws. We'll keep this aside. These are very sticky right now, so it's taking some time. So we'll be needing square-headed screws. Now we'll be primed through the top of the modem. It's a pretty dirty assembly right now, so I'll just clean it and come back. The term modem definition is an acronym for modulator and demodulator. The primary function of a modem function is to convert digital data into analog form, which is suitable for transmission on common carrier circuits. Example, the telephone lines. The telephone line comes in through the DSL port right here at the back. So modulation is the demodulation of conversion from digital data to analog data. So placed on a transmission line by modulation of a tone or a carrier, and demodulation is a reverse process. So this is the whole thing inside. It's pretty empty, but in the place like it just have one circuit and all the ports and the switches and the input, and these antennas are just for like positioning the Wi-Fi range. They are placed in this position in normal convention, upside, and these two wires are going through the antenna to just like extend the range for having like maximum range. So if we try to take out the circuit and the back port from its position, we'll hear a click sound and it will come off. Make sure you do not prior the wires connected, as just soldered over here. So as you can see, this is the back of the circuit, this is the front, and these are all the ports. So the DSL port, all the 4 LAN ports. As you can see, the LAN port is pretty dirty right now as it's not being used for since a while. These are the switches. These are one press switches, and this is the on off switch which has like a spring mechanism. This is the 12 volt DC input for this. It also comes with a AC to DC adapter for getting the 12 volt from our home supply AC. So the circuit says around, it has like different components. It has like IC chip right here, and these four different IC chips, as you can see. And yeah, as mentioned, these are the LEDs that like go through these. So the LED point comes over here, and like it gets reflected onto the like the front position over here. Like it has like this 90 degree, 290 degree configuration. So it is like a 290 degree shaped tube. So it's something different. Yeah, so now let's get back to assembling it back. So we'll put the ports back into the places, aligning it properly so it doesn't break anything. Yeah, I think the ports are back in their position. Let's check if the wires are in the right positions or not. Okay, they are right now. So yeah, let's click it. Yeah, we heard the click properly. Let's just test it again without like putting the back plate on to see if it's working properly. Yeah, as you can see, this corresponds to it. Yeah, power position. So this is the red light, so it's working properly, and it checked all its ports are there. It's checking for internet right now on this one. So yeah, as we can see, we opened the modem and it is working properly, and we went through its parts. So now let's put it back together. Before putting it back together, let's take out the DC supply, as it will be dangerous if we are putting it back together with this. Putting the pads back. Now this looks back in its original position as it was, in its original state, with all the pads back, all the ports properly aligned. And let's check again if it's working or not. As you can see, it is indeed working right now, and this will turn red. Yeah, it turned red. It will go through all these lights, checking all the LANs. So yeah, it's working properly. So let's get what all damage we did to its exterior body. It's an all plastic build, so let's see what all damage we did to the prime. On the left side of the body we can see we broke this small part. On the front there's a scratch here and few scratches over here. All the parts are perfectly in its position right now though. On the right side there is no visible damage. On the back side it is properly aligned and the switches are working properly. And the 12-volt input is like properly aligned, so there's no damage to that too. And yeah, it's all working again. Thank you guys. Thank you for listening to my DIY project 3. Have a great day.